What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Fusion. Fusion's on a nice little run, and I want to actually look at what's happening with it because it's a hell of a team behind this, and I've been a fan of this for a while. It's actually in my spreadsheet. So before I get into Fusion, as always, I update the spreadsheet. The first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel that I thought would crush it in this cycle. I just invested $100 into each one when I released the videos, and you're still holding those bags. I've been a profit of 68.3k. Adding the 2,600 you invested, you'd be sitting on 70.9k. If holding them all on the closed positions on them all and reinvesting into new cryptos, if you want to see what I'm in, you can check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share my portfolio, one that I've built to maximize gains during this bull cycle. My portfolio has had some massive wins lately, and if you want to be a part of that, at the moment we're doing a 7-day trial for a measly dollar for a Cyber Monday. So it ends today. And once that's over, if you don't want a membership on the site, no problem. Let my team know. We'll refund the dollar. No problem. But yeah, we've had some good wins recently. I want to, and we're hoping to continue compounding on those wins. And also, it's something I keep saying, but a bear cycle will come inevitably, right? I know Bloomberg and everyone else said it was here. But it's not, but it will come. So bank profits along the way, and stay in the market when it's a bear cycle. During a bear cycle, everything's on discount, and it's an opportunity to build positions across an extended time frame. It gives you a real chance to make the investments that will change your life. Case in point, Phantom is up at 412 times from when I found it. So $1,000, even staggered, $1,000 would have ended up making you enough to buy a house outright. So all I do during the bear cycle is find those, and I'll share them with Copy My Crypto members. So like I said, if you want to be a part of it, check it out. Right, Fusion. Fusion is actually on a bit of a run. As we can see, trading volume is up like 113% today. It's not that there's been tons happening. To be fair, they've done a sort of an update. So what they've got on the 25th, block 5.8 million passed by, and the network is running smooth after the upgrade with a 5 times capacity and an up-to-date Ethereum virtual machine. It's a big milestone, but they're expecting more things. Many more things are expected to happen before the year is over. And also, Eve, I never know how to say this. This is like an artificial intelligence, machine learning site, I guess, that actually define the ranks and rates cryptos. So give it a good quality, give it a very good rating, which is fair. Is a top crypto. So Fusion, right? If you're unfamiliar, Fusion builds itself as an all-inclusive blockchain-based financial platform. What I like is it's an amalgamation of proof of work, proof of stake, and it's also got a distributed control right management security layer. What that means is basically no node can ever get in control of assets because it's distributed storage and sharding of a private key. What I also really like about this, and anyone and everyone else should, to be fair, Fusion is led by Daejun Kyan, who also founded BitC, which was the blockchain incubator that facilitated the rise of VeChain and Qtum, two top-tier projects. Make no mistake about it, I've always liked Fusion. I do think when we're looking at Fusion right now, it had this huge spike in 2018. Huge, massive spike in 2018. And obviously it has like drifted. If we actually look at the past year, really, the best it actually achieved was around the $2.40 mark, $2.37, right? Could it reach that again? For sure. So if you're unfamiliar, so Fusion. So Fusion's an interoperable ecosystem for financial innovations. So they're trying to pave the way for DeFi innovation on the blockchain. What they've actually got up and running is interoperability. So a decentralized custodian model, Obviously, they've got staking. Staking, by the way, is awesome in terms of returns. It's hugely scalable, and obviously it's Ethereum compatible, so there are smart contract features for it. Now, in terms of their use cases, they've got a time lock feature, so they extract value over time from any digital asset. So they combine Fusion's interoperable architecture with the ability to express asset ownership over time. Asset holders can easily monetize the time value of their asset. So it's a new way of putting a value exchange, of creating a value exchange. They've also got effectively, this can be used for risk-free loans, risk-free contract market, and even a mortgage smart contract. Now, I have spoken about mortgage smart contracts for bloody ages. This whole NFT we're right at the precipice we're right at the beginning, the infancy of NFTs. NFTs I could see being used as mortgage contracts. I've been saying mortgage contracts are going to end up being digitalized through something like this, whether it's a smart contract or an NFT. I love the idea of a mortgage smart contract. I could see this working. At the moment, you've got AnySwap is running on Fusion. You've got Change, the finance app, is also running on Fusion. They're also looking at digitizing and lending assets. I love the idea again of renting your house out. Again, we're so early on in crypto, we're so early on in all of this, but Fusion is one of those that's already very well set up for the next steps in in smart contracts. I'm very, very fond of this. So Fusion at the moment, obviously AnySwap, Change, multichain.xyz, Relio, Cortex, Waves have partnered up to focus on interoperability, and Chainlink, obviously. They've also partnered with Phantom Ethereum. Obviously, you know about AnySwap. Anything that partners with Phantom, you know, is all right by me. But yeah, with Phantom, obviously it's high throughput. That's one of the biggest reasons I was hugely fond of Phantom, and the staking as well, to be fair, and the team and all that. But with Fusion, by the way, the staking returns are massive. So hypothetically, you've got $1,000 worth of $1,000 worth of Fusion right now. Reward, if you delegate, you're looking at 44.38% interest. That's staggering. But remember, guys, compound. Always compound. All of a sudden, total reward rate ends up being 55.82. That's a big jump. Big jump. It's an 11% jump, effectively. Right? That's not bad. And like I said, in terms of difficulty, it's pretty bloody easy to delegate Fusion. There's nothing challenging about it. I'm a big fan of this. Like I said, the team behind it are beasts. There's a lot to like. There's genuinely a lot to like. So, in terms of partnerships, we've seen a little bit of the partnerships, but I'll show you more specifically. Yeah. Where's that gone? I didn't want partnerships anyway. I wanted early investors. Okay. Go back here. Anyway, so Fusion, right now, we're seeing it tradable on OKX, Huobi Global. I will be surprised if we don't see this landing on KuCoin and Binance in the following year. I think we're going to see some serious innovations coming out of Fusion. Right now on their Medium, they've been updating regarding the most recent technical update. The most recent technical update has been an upgrade to the Ethereum virtual machine, which has supported the latest opcode, and is now compatible with the London hard fork. Gas costs were changed. The gas costs on Fusion are nice and low. There was a few bug fixes, but generally, really, well, it was smooth sailing. And the first Fusion halving. So on July 13th, there was the first Fusion halving. And it's worth keeping an eye out because you will want to know when things halve. We know fundamentally, even if you're new here, you must have heard about Bitcoin halving. It's important. Halvings make a huge difference to the general strength of the price action of a project. So Fusions happened on, where was it, July 13th. So here we are, June, July. So July 13th, the price was 37.42 cents. Now, halvings don't kick into gear too rapidly, but this one's done pretty well, to be fair. On July 13th, the price was about as low as it got, really. It got a little bit lower around to July 19th, and then since then, it had a very good run. It retraced a little bit during the back end of September, like everything did, but never dipped below the halving point, and has now been on a bit of a run. Now, again, I am a big fan of, because they've got a mix of proof of work, proof of stake model, it means you've got that benefit of the halving, but you've got the huge benefit of the staking. This is one that's for the long term, and it will retrace a good amount during the bear cycle, because of course it will. The lower cap coins generally retrace more. So if Fusion drops down to a market cap, if it even drops down to 20 cents, I think that's a great entry point, to be fair. And it might drop lower, but even if it drops to 20 cents, you're looking at $14 million market cap. This, to me, down the line could be massive. Absolutely massive. I genuinely I'm of the belief this could end up being $1 billion project. The lowest it's ever been is around about 11 cents. Got up to about 11 cents, 10 cents. So that's the lowest it's ever been. I think it could drop down to 20 cents again in the following bear cycle, the next one. I think that'll be a great entry point, because I think this cycle probably run up to $3.20, $3, maybe $3.60, right? But after that huge retrace, but the following cycle, it could well go back to the previous all-time highs of like 2018. And that would be massive. That would be a huge gain. This is one I definitely have on my radar. I'm a big fan. And like I said, strong team, great use cases, already got partnerships with some of the strongest up-and-coming projects. Phantom is obviously one of the strongest projects out there at the moment. And I see this as being one of the cryptos that could be at the forefront of the important smart contracts that will be integrated over the course of the next 10 years. So yeah, very, very interesting. If you want to learn a bit more about Fusion, by the way, you can check their white paper and their yellow paper out here. Down the line, this is one I'm not in right now. I was in previously. I just closed the position and got my profits, but this is one for the long term, I think. But it's absolutely crushing it. Like that, it's crushing it today. That's a huge run. And I know the market's doing pretty well today, but it's pretty good. Otherwise, there's not really much brand new news from Fusion. That upgrade was important. It needed to be done. Now that it's compatible with the London protocol as well, and the Ethereum virtual machine, you'll probably start seeing more partnerships down the line. Those partnerships will matter immensely, particularly when it comes to how they start into building their the DeFi space. I have always been a huge advocate of interoperability. That is, for me, the most important thing, that you've got cryptos that interact with as many blockchains as possible. I have no doubt down the line Fusion's can be interacting with damn near all of them. And it's a good step in the right direction. pretty sure they're compatible with Binance as well. Yeah, they're already compatible with Binance. Binance Chain, not Binance Smart Chain. But I'm sure they'll be compatible with Binance Smart Chain soon and others. And probably, to be fair, the moment that they're compatible with Binance Smart Chain, I'd expect it to be launching on Binance. So that's something to keep an eye out on. But yeah, beast of a project. Beast of a project. That's it from me. Hope you're all keeping well. If you're new to crypto, you can check out Copy My Crypto. Even if you've been here a while, you can check it out. Like I said, Cyber Monday. So last day, we're going to offer a 7-day trial for $1. If you want to check out what I've got, you want to see what the benefits are of being a member, you want to see the most recent wins, of which they've been pretty bloody good, and you can check it out. And like I said, at the end of the 7 days, if you don't want a membership, no worries, we'll email my team and we'll cancel your membership. All done. But yeah, guys, bank profits along the way. Bear cycle will come. Crypto is not immune to a bear cycle. Just because more institutions are getting in does not mean a bear cycle will not come. Bear cycle is defined as 35% total market cap being retraced. You better believe that'll happen. Bank profits along the way. When a bear cycle kicks in and many coins lose 50, 60, 70, 80% of their value, you're going to get some great entry points. You can stagger a position for 2 years, even a year and a half, and set up an investment that could change your life. So stay in it, even after the bear cycle. Hopefully you close all your positions before the bear cycle kicks in. Got a pot of money ready to go. Anyway, that's it. Take care. Bye-bye.